Good evening, collectives, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay? So, collectives, what I like to do is to give a reading, and this reading is exclusively for Virgo teenagers. So, if you have a Virgo teenager between the ages of 13 and 19, this reading is suitable for them. Basically, this reading is directed towards you parents, but I'm also going to direct the reading towards my younger viewers who might be viewing here. Okay? So basically, I'm just going to just take a peek and see what your school term um, will offer in a way of how you're going to, really progress this school term. Because I know that many of you, especially you parents out there, you're understanding that your son or your daughter is beginning to really make crucial decisions and discovering new adventurous things here. Things such as school, jobs, and relationships, as well as friends. Okay? But amid everything that's new transpiring here, wouldn't it be really spectacular or amazing to really see how things are going to turn out for your child? And rest assured here, collectives, that this reading is not set in stone. It's only just telling you possibilities of what seem to be present. But if the outlook looks a bit negative, there are things that you can do to change things. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, I'm going to be using today my kids tarot here in order to convey your reading here, and I'm going to focus basically on three areas. I'm going to look at the current situation coming into the new year, what might be hidden, and to just provide some advice, because this is more not only a predictive type reading, ladies and gentlemen, it's also an advice reading too. And if if you consider what I'm saying here, it could move you forward in the right direction or move your child in the right direction that you would want them to go. So I'm here shuffling now. I just dropped a lot of these cards here, so I had to kind of regain them. Okay, all right. So let's ask Spirit, what insights can you provide me for Virgo concerning this school year's term? And this reading is valid for the whole term here. Okay? I think many students are going back to school either at the end of this month or in September, and it's going to be valid until the end of next term. All right? So keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, if this reading resonates, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and share it with others to whom you may think might benefit, and take a few moments to subscribe. Okay, so Spirit, what insights can you provide me regarding this situation? Okay, let's go on and just start off by just selecting the card that fell to the bottom of the deck here, ladies and gentlemen. We have the Knight of Coins here. Okay, I'm going to set that right there. So with that here, that certainly shows that Mercury governs this card. Mercury is in Venus with this card, and of course it represents an earth type energy here. So I feel that with this card, magic and certainly a adventure really surround your team here. Okay? And I feel that while your team might feel a bit optimistic, I feel that you will find that your son or daughter looks like they're going to be learning things from others more experienced than they. Okay? And, just to focus it more on, you teenagers, if you're viewing this, I feel that you're going to learn to really establish more independence and to really stop being miserly, I'm kind of getting. Okay? Because I see you reaping rewards, and I'm seeing a lot of family support that's going to surround you, particularly this term. Okay? And some of you might even receive a grant or a scholarship, I'm getting. Okay? Some of you might even decide to to move forward into a government type job too. I'm also feeling here, Spirit is saying here. Okay? But rest assured that it looks like someone of wealth might even come into in view here. And this card is kind of asking you to be thankful, ladies and gentlemen, of what you are, particularly you Virgo teenagers, okay? And don't take your comfort that your family might have provided you for granted. Because it certainly looks like that your efforts are going to pay off this year here handsomely, but you're going to have to separate yourself from a lot of toxic energies that I'm kind of feeling surround you, and we're going to see whether that's the case as I pull more cards here. But I feel that I'm getting a sense too that some of you are very heartbroken about your finances, and you feel a sense that things will never change here. And this card is a welcoming card to any reading here, and this is the energy that's pervading your reading. So it looks like that things are gonna kind of get a little bit better for you guys here. But I want to just go on and just pull, a few more cards here just to get a sense here of where you are with your current situation. But just to, kind of go back to this Knight of Coins here, I feel that a lot of you are even contemplating even starting a family. And I feel that this year you're very ambitious and and whatever you do, you want it to really mean something, I'm getting, or to leave a lasting impression, okay? And others of you, I feel you're going to enter, it looks like a new relationship, or you're going to start or either join some type of, it looks like maybe a family type business, or even some of you might even purchase property. Now let's see why those energies are pervading your reading. It must be something slick that might be going on. And lo and behold, I knew it was. Okay, we have this Three of Swords that's showing here in your current situation here. So with the Three of Swords, Saturn is in Libra. And this card, Virgos, teens, it brings about a lot of disappointment, separation, confusion, as well as alienation of all sorts. So it seems that going into this semester, I'm seeing a lot of, well, not semester, but term, but in semester for some of you too who are in college. I see a lot of confusion surrounding your studies. And this card is suggesting that balance is key. And I feel that many of you seem to be, or you will be listening, it seems to be too much gossip. So much so that it's going to distract you if you continue to do so. And I'm seeing a lot of jealousy, a lot of heartbreak. And it looks like that someone in your existing situation or friend, or it could be someone with whom you're romantically involved, for those of you who are older, some of you you're gonna feel a bit hurt. Someone is gonna hurt you or gonna hurt your feelings in some way that I'm getting starting off here. So some of you might even, I'm getting to, might even fail an entrance exam or fail an exam badly that I'm getting, starting off that I'm getting. Or you're going to feel that someone might have betrayed you in some sense. I'm also getting that others of you might even be suffering from someone's passing. You may have lost a loved one or something. These are the types of things that you're dealing with as you're moving forward, Virgo. Okay? I also see you letting go of old things or friends that really no longer served you. Okay? So it looks like you're taking all of the right steps starting off here. Okay? And I certainly feel that you will, and certainly you are compelled to give it all that you've got this semester, despite, or this year, despite how arduous, things may have, been in last year perhaps, and some of you may even have to start off with remedial type courses or whatever, okay, since you really didn't do well as you hoped last term, and since it's a possibility that you may have failed an entrance exam or a test or something, I'm getting you might didn't do as well as you would want to. So the key here, ladies and gentlemen, is to embrace self-control. Cry a lot, and cry a little, cry as much as you might need to do, and just let it go. And some of you might even have, you know, experienced some type of separation. Perhaps your parents may have gotten divorced or moved, or you relocated, or it could have been possibly you, having um, ended some type of ended a relationship or some type of a situation or friendship. Okay? So let's move right along and see what might be hidden in your situation that you might be unaware of. Okay, we have the actually we have the for this card we have the Knight of Coins here. I think I actually selected two cards in this position here with another deck. But anyway, we have the Knight of Coins, and that represents Earth sign. So it shows that good news is to be expected here. Okay? Very good news is to be expected, really, in your situation, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? And, just getting back to this bottom card here, actually, the bottom card here is this Ten of Pentacles or Ten of Coins here. So it shows, that, security and all of that stuff is very important to you. So getting back to this Knight of Coins here with what's hidden, it shows that, again, good news is to be expected. And it looks like it's going to be about money, because if you're looking at these cards combined together here, okay, it certainly shows that, a feeling that you're waiting for money to come in, but you're feeling a sense that it may never materialize here, which is why I told you that you may be getting some type of a scholarship or something that's going to be coming through for you. Okay. I also see you doing new things and meeting someone that you possibly can trust. And it's probably this person right here. You might meet an earth type sign here that I'm getting. But there is a sign that you might be a bit more vigilant, and we're going to pull a few letters as we get to that. Okay? Whatever the situation it is, particularly romantically, if it's a new situation at Virgos that you're getting in, it looks like don't expect it to kind of move quickly here. It's going to be slow pacing, I'm getting. Because it's certainly with this night moves the slowest that there is. And even with your progress in school, all right, I don't see you really, you know, rising to the top this year in terms of schooling, but I do see you're going to pass and you're going to do your best. And understand that it's slow and steady progress. You're dealing with a lot of things here this year, so you need to get balance over that first before you can move forward in good conscience. I'm getting okay. You need to be a bit more patient and use common sense and slow. Understand that slow but steady wins the race here. I feel that your efforts certainly are going to bear rewards, and you're going to pass. But you might want to consider being a bit more attentive to details, okay? And appreciate your journey that you're on, Virgos, because even though the journey might be hard, the lessons that you learn will forever, carry you through life here, okay? So don't rush things, embrace success. Let's give you some advice here in outcome. We have, wow, the Fool. Usually I don't read reverse cards, but since I pulled this one in the reverse position, we're going to read it as such here. Okay, that represents an air sign. So this card is telling you, try to stop playing with fire this year. Stop being impulsive and making foolish, irrational decisions. It's time that you consider all ramifications before really taking a risk. Okay, this card usually is telling you to kind of take a leap of faith here. But this it's also telling you that you're being a bit too obsessed with yourself. It's time that again you be realistic and surrender delusions. And I feel that someone isn't as committed as you think he or she might be. This could be a romantic situation that you guys may find, get involved. But it looks like that with you, in order for you to be successful this school term, you need to develop a solid plan and you need to stick with it. You need to do this first before really trying something different, okay? Because you might be too inexperienced at this time. I'm kind of getting. This card is asking you really to look before you leap, which is might be what I would give this title. This is probably what I'm gonna title this. Okay, stop losing interest so quickly in jumping from one subject to the next. Here that I'm getting, you need to stick with one subject at a time. That I'm getting from many of you. Okay, I'm also feeling that with this fool being reversed, you are, in fact, you're going to meet somebody who is very selfish and who is going to come into the picture, and that's going to kind of really impede you embracing success should you allow this person to really get too close to you. So really don't try not to get too close to this person, all right? Because if you take a chance, I feel that it's going to backfire on you. Something that you are contemplating doing that may not work out in your favor at this time. Okay? So why don't we just go out and just take out these? I have 200 tablets here, and we're going to try to identify this vicious person or this snake that, who surrounds you this term. And a person around whom you might want to consider being a bit more vigilant, Virgo. Okay? So Spirit, guide me to the correct 20 letters to help Virgos identify this snake or this person who might be wearing a mask, and so that they won't, really invest too much time or attention in this person and to focus more so on what they're in school for, to focus on their studies. Okay, let's see. 20 letters. Okay, I've taken out a handful here. Let's see what they say. We have an E, another E, a T, an E, a D, U, L, S, I, another E. So E seems to be very significant for some of you. An O, another S. Let's see how many letters we have so far. 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, Spirit, we need 8 more letters to help Virgo identify who this snake might be. Let's pull 8 letters. 2, 4, 6. Okay, 8. We have an I, another I, an R, L, M, T, R, and last but not least, we have an N. All right, let me call these back to make sure that you all have them. There are 4 E's. Okay, there is 1 N, 3 I's. Okay, there are 2 S's, 2 L's, 2 T's, 2 R's, an O, a U, an M, as well as a D. So piece together those letters, and particularly in, with your friendships and those with whom you surround yourself, to see if perhaps one of these people might be the people or the person that you might want to be a bit more vigilant around. Okay? So now I'm going to go on and just pull 2 more final messages for you guys here to give you a final message regarding your situation, or basically something that Spirit would like to share with you regarding this time period in question here. So I'm going to go on and shuffle up here and ask Spirit to give us 2 final messages for Virgo teens during this school period term. Give us 2 more messages, Spirit. 2 more final messages. And collectives, keep in mind if this reading resonates for your Virgo child, of course, some of the discussion here may require you to have a little discussion with your child to see what's going on. But make sure you give it a big thumbs up if it does resonate, and subscribe if you've yet to subscribe. So, Spirit, give us two final messages. Okay. Our first message is storm. Every hurricane, Virgos, come to an end. So, despite whatever challenges that you might be going through right now, or you might experience throughout the school term, just understand that this too shall pass. Okay? And last message, confidence. It comes with time and practice. So, the spirit are calling for you to march to the beat of your own drama and to have the necessary confidence that assures success. So, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought. Be sure to like and share, subscribe if you've yet to subscribe. If you'd like to schedule a more personalized reading, my information is provided in the description box. Enjoy your day, and I look forward to hearing your comments. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.